You are listening to the Horse Radio Network, part of the Equine Network family.
Greetings, everyone. Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily, episode 1538. I'm so happy to welcome back to Horse Tip Daily Dr. Anna Dunaway. She is with Purina Animal Nutrition. Yes, that's the folks who make all the amazing horse feeds and supplements. And last time you were here, Dr. Dunaway, you chatted a little bit about the equine microbiome. And the fact that you guys were doing a whole bunch of research into it. So give us a really quick 3-sentence overview of what we chatted about last time for anybody who wasn't there 4 episodes ago.
Yeah, basically the microbiome is the group of bugs that live in a place, and we have been on a journey of learning about the bugs that live in your horse's hindgut for the last 10 years. And we're focused on that because it has more to do than just digest feed. We know how much it can impact horse health and immunity and their recovery from exercise and dealing with stress and so many things. So we're very interested in where that can take equine nutrition into the future.
So after 10 years of painstaking research, because if anything defines Purina, it's painstaking research.
For sure.
That really has led to what from my point of view at least, a crazy cool step outside the norm for Purina. What's this about? A service offered by Purina to help you understand your very own horse's microbiome better?
Yeah. So once we did enough research and looked through thousands and thousands of horses' microbiomes to find out what was normal, and we started seeing patterns emerging of like, oh, these are the bugs that are more prevalent when a horse lives inside a stall and works hard and eats concentrate versus they live out in a field and don't work very hard and eat grass all day. Or this is the microbiome of a really fat horse versus a regular weight horse. Things
Really?
like that. Yeah.
Even horses that are what we call the air ferns. You even noticed trends in that. Wow.
Yeah, which is similar to in human research. So definitely their metabolisms are being impacted by their microbiome. So once we did enough work to figure out what's normal, we started seeing patterns emerging, and we got to a point now we can offer this sequencing service to horse owners so they can, submit a sample from their own horse and learn what is the microbial community in my horse, how healthy or unhealthy is it, how typical of a normal healthy horse of a similar demographic are they. And we have a website where you can go on and the report is interactive and you can learn all about these different populations of bugs in your horse's hindgut and what they do back there. And, we know that horse owners are endlessly curious about what's going on inside their horses. So this is another way to kind of learn more.
I went to the website, of course. It's mq.purinamills, that's Purina Mills, plural.com. Annually, your horse gets his little checkup. He gets his teeth done. He gets his vaccines, all those sorts of things. And a lot of people will get I believe it's called a CBC, a blood count. They check all the parameters of your horse's blood because that gives you a lot of information on his health and well-being at that moment beyond what you can just see on the outside. And this sounds almost like a CBC for their guts.
Yeah, this is definitely something you could look at as, okay, I want to find out, what is my horse's baseline? What are the bugs that are in his hindgut that are normal for him? So you find out where he is today, and then maybe if something changes into the future, maybe if he develops some GI distress, or maybe, his living situation changes a year from now, or maybe you just want to revisit this and see if things are all still, as they were, then you could redo this and just see, mostly, the core microbiome, whatever's normal for your horse is normal for your horse. So you're not going to see huge swings in the population of the different bugs that are there. But we do see, shifts. And if something is awry, you might see, oh, well, this proves that it has kind of a link to their microbiome and might at least point you in a direction in terms of what to potentially do about it.
And you not only get a report back from Purina about which bugs live in your horse's hindgut, etc., but you also get some really interesting and helpful nutrition recommendations from the Purina scientists. Is that right?
Yeah. So when you get your report back, it tells you, your horse's MQ status and how they compare to other horses, and you can compare them to all different demographics, horses that work harder, work less, all of that. And then we on the technical team, myself and the rest of the nutritionists, we look at all of these reports individually. We see what was going on with your horse's microbiome. We see, how they live, what they eat today, their health conditions, things like that. And we recommend a nutrition program that we think would be right for them. So you're getting an individualized consult out of this as well. So none of it's, auto-populated or AI generated or anything. We are personally evaluating each one of these.
Oh, I love that you actually have a real, actual human being nutritionist at Purina and not AI. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you again, Dr. Dunaway, for stopping by the show. Where can folks go to learn more about this product, and it's both product and service from Purina?
Again, that's mq.purinamills.com.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, there you have it. Horse Radio Network has thousands of engaging podcasts for horse people, and you can have them sent right to your phone. Just subscribe via your favorite podcast player. This is Coach Jen, and I will be back again soon with another tip. Until then, go ride your horse. The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements made by guests on the Horse Tip Daily. Please use your own judgment when listening to the tips on this show.